YouTube? It's Anastasia. I'm back with another video. Today is Friday, April, is it the 25th? April 25th. It is the last day of my semester. It's the last day of my semester. Finished all of my work yesterday and I just been chilling. Like, I feel so relieved. I feel so good. Hey Genesis girl, I have passed all of my classes. I had 5 classes. It was like crazy. I'm gonna post my grades and like give me a round of applause because yeah. So to treat myself, I am about to install this wig that I got from TikTok shop on my head, and then I do want to go, like, I want to do like a solo date for myself because I don't know, I just think I deserve it. And then I'm also just going to talk a little bit about how my semester went. I'm about to do my hair. Let's see how it comes out. Okay, so I have put my hair in like 4 big braids, and then I like slick the edges back a little bit. Let me show you my wig. 28-inch like water wave deep curl. This little spray, the Ebon lace melt spray, some glue, combs, edge brushes, some clips, wax stick for when it's time to style. Oh wait, this is not the plucker. I have a plucker and then tweezers and then my hot comb. So yeah, we're gonna see how it comes out. Alright, I put 3 layers of glue. The glue is like tacky now, so I'm gonna try to do it. Alright y'all, so this is how the wig came out. I think I did decent. It was like a struggle. A little bit. I did decent. It looks cute on me. I've never had curly hair and I always wanted curly hair, so I like it. So right here, guys, we went out to eat at this little restaurant. I recorded a TikTok, so this is the TikTok. If you want to go to my page and see it, you can see it. So I think the last thing I recorded was me going out to eat. I went to go out to celebrate me finishing the semester and doing really well in the semester. I actually wore my school scrubs to work today because I woke up this morning, right, and I was like, where is all of my scrubs at? And I need to wash clothes. It's Sunday, I need to wash clothes. But I was about to start cleaning my house and stuff, and then I was like, let me record a little bit for YouTube. So I just wanted to come on here and like talk about how my semester went, the classes I had, and things I learned this semester. So this semester I had so if you go to Nightingale, probably like take a little notes or keep it up here. I had 246, which is BSN BSN 246 health assessment health assessment. That one has a HESI. I want to say that class, I'm not gonna lie, I tried to test out of that class before, like when they give you an option to test out as an LVN. I tried to test out of 246 and I felt like the HESI when I tried it was hard, but it's because like it was a while since I had been in school and know how to take it, like remembered how to answer those questions and stuff. But I'm not gonna lie, I feel like the work was like review for me as an LVN. It was like kind of like a review, like, oh yeah, I remember learning this. Oh yeah, so it's kind of like a refresher, like, oh cool, I remember learning this. So I'm not gonna lie, the material is a refresher. It was not bad. You do have a lot of assignments, and I'm gonna say this applies for all of my classes. I feel like weeks 1 through 4 was cool. It was like, oh, chill. Week 4, baby, when I tell you, like, it was like 30 plus assignments on my thing every week. I was like, you gotta be playing with me. They was not playing. So 246 is gonna have a lot of assignments. I think you have only 3 skills videos, It's IV, insertion of an NG tube, and a physical assessment video, head to toe physical assessment. Not too bad, and 4 concept maps. I did really well on all of my concept maps. Like, if you want to know a little bit more, really, I could just say right now, I just literally followed their template to what they want in their concept map. And one thing that I did with my concept maps, whatever the concept of the week was, I did my concept map on that concept. So if it was elimination, if we was talking about elimination that week, we was learning about elimination that week, I did my concept map on elimination, because to me it just made sense. Like, we're learning about it, we're going into depth about it, so it's fresh in my head. I can, and I use my book too. So 246, I got an A in that class. That was good. I also had BSN 335, which is nursing professionalism. It's like professionalism and nurse. I forgot the whole course name. That one you're gonna be writing a paper like every other week. APA 7 format. I was kind of confused about this class, because it's like, why are we writing papers? Like, sometimes it's just like 4 questions, like, answer these 4 questions, but it's a paper. It needs to be 3 pages. It needs to be APA 7 format, and I'm just like, come on. I'm not gonna lie. What I did like about this class though is I feel like this class really helped me like narrow in on my prioritization and delegation, because that's what we was focused on for our hallmark. So in this class you have a hallmark. Hallmark is like your end project for the course. Classes that don't have HESIs have hallmarks, unless it's a GE, then you just have a final and a midterm. So I did like that. I feel like I really understood prioritization and delegation a little bit more. Like, it helped me really learn those a little more. So I did like that about this class. I ended that class with a B. I could have had an A in this class. I'm going to tell you, I did not turn in one assignment, because it was like record a video, like a mock interview. I didn't do it. It was like right during my DFC week, and I just had too much going on. So I didn't do that assignment, which is why I had a B in that class. Otherwise, I would have had an A. And then I had stats. I didn't take stats when I went to my previous school, and I'm not really a math girl. And like, a lot of people, you'll see a lot of people talk about they test out of stats and they take it at like UOP, and they pay like $1,200 up front. I'm not getting $1,200 up front. No ma'am, no ham, no turkey, not happening. I took the class and I was like, it's not that like I can do math. I don't like math. I don't like it. I passed the class. I think I had a 77 in that class. A C, baby. I don't care. Okay, because I was just happy to pass that class. That class, the workload, you have anywhere from 3 to 5 assignments a week and a test every week. The test is proctored. You're going to have a midterm and a final. To me, the first half of the semester, the material is a little more like difficult to understand. The second half of the semester, that material was like easy. Like, I started getting all A's on my test at the end, like A, or like I was doing really well on those tests. So just keep that in mind. It's not really that bad. I'd say that class is more like tedious. And then I had nursing, communication, and informatics. So this is kind of just like it's not really hard. But it's not really that interesting to me. I'm not gonna lie, like, it's not interesting, and I feel like it's just a lot of like little busy work. Keeps you busy, little work to keep you busy. And this is just pretty much how electronics are in the healthcare system, how it's used, like EHRs and EMRs and all of that technical stuff. And then for my I got an A in that class. And then for my last class, it was advanced issues and cognition. I think that's 355. And I like this class. I really like this class. This is your mental health class. Talked about all the mental health disorders, personality disorders, addictions. Like, I really like this class. This class was so interesting. I just like it just really gives you, I don't know why I'm hecka into like mental health, but maybe because I feel like in today's generation, a lot of people are dealing with a lot of mental health stuff, but they don't, it's talked about more, but I feel like it needs to be talked about even more. So I'm really interested, and I really like to just really getting a clear understanding of some of the mental health disorders, and like, you know, I really like that class. I have an A in that class too. And at the end of that one, you do have a hallmark. Not too bad. I forgot what I got on my hallmark. I believe I got an A. That class isn't a lot of busy work. You're just gonna have your hallmark. You just have sure paths weekly and then your hallmark. So that's not a busy class. Just do your sure paths. Make sure you're actually reading and trying to understand them. So things I learned this semester, I learned that you really need to stick to a schedule. When I wake up every day at 7 a.m. and I do my work before Gerald or Genesis wake up, I get a lot of my work done for the day, and then throughout the day I can, like, you know, focus on things that needs to be done around the house. If I need to run errands, I gotta cook, clean, or whatever, and then I do more work when she's on her nap. And then if I have, like, for stats, I have proctor tests. I would make sure I do my proctor test, like, when it's Gerald's bath night, so he got Genesis in the bath. Or if I felt like waking up, if I'm not working on a weekend and I woke up early, then I'll do it early in the morning. So yeah, that I thrive better on a schedule. The second thing I learned is nursing school. I feel like I know this before in my OVM program, but nursing school can feel a little lonely because it's like nobody knows what you're doing but you. For me, I feel like besides Gerald, like a couple people or a couple friends that know I'm in nursing school, I feel like nobody really asks, like, oh, how's school going? Oh, like, are you doing okay? Nobody really checks in, but then again, that's a different topic, a different story. Nobody checks in anyway. So I guess the second thing I will say I relearned, or that, you know, is that you need to be your own support system. You need to cheer yourself on. You have to tell yourself to keep going. Don't depend on nobody else to do that for you. It needs to come from within. As long as you encourage yourself and you know where you're going, and you can see what's in front of you, like you see that BSN is very close and very near, keep going. Like, you know, it's going to be hard. Some days it's going to be overwhelming. Some days you don't want to do that work. Some days you're like, oh my God, like, you know, but keep going. I promise time flies and you will not be in that position for long. The third thing I learned this semester, let me think, because those was the main two. So the third thing I would say I learned this semester, I will say I get overwhelmed easily, and I think I need to learn how to give myself breaks. I am so used to just being like I got it. I'm like too independent, actually. Like, I got it. I'm gonna do this. I need to stop being that way. So I will say I learned that I need to give myself breaks, and I need to I need to celebrate small wins. Like, oh, you did 3 assignments this morning? Oh my God, that is so good. Instead of being like, oh, I did 3 assignments this morning. I need to do 4. No, I need to do 5. Like, you know, don't be hard on yourself. I am hard on myself, and I don't know why. I don't really know. Maybe I do know why. Maybe I do know why. When you start thinking about your childhood, you start thinking about how you were raised, like, maybe I do know why I'm hard on myself. But yes, that's something else I learned about myself. Overall, I had a really good, this was a good semester. I feel like this semester really challenged me. And, I probably didn't even show it, but I was under a lot of pressure and under a lot of stress. And, baby, when it was Friday, April 25th, actually, I finished the work the day before, but when I tell you, when, I knew the grade book closed and all the grades was sealed and done and delivered, weight off my shoulders, relieved. Yes. Oh my God, I'm so happy. So I'm going into my 4th semester, and I'm super excited. I'm super excited, y'all, because 4th semester, and I have 6th. So you know that, we're moving on along. I'm super happy. I am so happy to just be accomplishing my goals and doing what I want to do. And man, super juice, super proud of myself because I deserve it. So good luck to anyone who is starting nursing school. Good luck on your next semester. Good luck. Just good luck. You're gonna do well. Just keep going. And yeah.